What is going on, guys? Thank you for joining me. So we are here at the end of season review, so before anything, what we're going to do is jump in and do the highlights. Then we'll obviously go through the squad and review exactly how people have done. So guys, the season is over there with the final games. We ended with 2 back-to-back victories, which was nice, guys. It definitely was nice. Ending the season exactly mid-table in 12th. Am I happy? I would say yes. We finished 4 points outside the playoffs. We definitely could have got into the playoffs if some results went differently. But at the end of the day, guys, I think we should be proud of how this team is developing. Now, you'll notice there's no webcam, mainly because I want you to see all the stats, everything, because that's what we're going through today. So, the likes of James from the Football Manager Wiz Kids, I do apologise, but you don't get to see this beautiful face. Yeah, and people who don't get that's a joke, I'm sorry. Okay, so let's just go through what I forgot to do last season, go through some of the team and play stats. So, in terms of average possession, we finished joint 4th, 51.61%. That's not too bad, happy with that. Penalties wise, we got 9, that was 3 more than anybody else in the league. Headers 1, we don't really care about that. Form wise, we can skip that. Here we are, goals wise, 90. Oh my god, Burton had a sugar rush. So we finished down in 17th here, which is, yeah, well, we know the issue there, don't we, guys? Our strikers just dried up this season. Cross completion wise, we were wow, we finished last. Okay, so our team can't cross a ball. That's become apparent. Cross completed. Well, guess where that's going to be. 127, 167 for wow. Oh my days. So straight away, cross completed is an issue. Goals from corners. How was our set pieces? 3 all season. Wow. Okay. Moving on. This is a bit depressing, isn't it? Goals from direct free kicks. Scroll down again. Wow, we didn't score a single direct free kick this season. Well, we're going to have a new free kick taker next season. So, goals from indirect free kicks. Hey, 4. Joined 11th. Pass completion ratio. We are 6th at 71%. It's not too bad. Can improve. Passes completed 16,489. Down in 7th. Shots on target ratio, seconds, that's not too bad. It's not too bad. Shots on target, we've 17th. We've only got 218 shots on target, but we're right up there in terms of percentage wise. That means we're not just wasting shots. Dribbles per game, 14. Defending wise, conceded. So we finished joint first on 50 goals conceded. That's quite disappointing after 46 games, so that is something I actually want to improve on. Conceded from corners, 3. Let's go through this. Clean sheets wise, so where were we at? We only kept 11 clean sheets, so that is something that I normally pride myself on, so we definitely need to work on that. Attendance wise, we finished 7th with 4,400. By capacity, we finished first with 79%, which is nice. That is nice. 2 stadium sellouts, 4,400. So again, that's... Oh no, sorry, that was the average. Sorry, apologise. Highest attendance, we were in 11th of 5,094. That was when we hit the old ground. Lowest attendance, our lowest attendance for the season was 3,612. Finance-wise, we... finance is insecure, that's a fucking annoying. We spent 6.88k. And salary per annum, we are 19th, so we're definitely fighting above our weight in terms of that, guys. Finance has been insecure, we'll just ignore because we are going to be boosting. Now, we're currently 136k in the bank, and we're going to whack in a bloody ton load of friendlies, guys, and just boost ourselves up. In terms of board confidence, before we go into the player stats, I should have checked that, but in terms of board confidence, competitions wise, 67%, matches 50, club stature 63, 60, club finances, we insecure 100%, brilliant. Imagine if we were like secure finances. Okay, so player detail wise, anyone standing out? General, that's pretty pointless all the way down here. Man of the matches. Okay, so 11 and 9, I don't know what's happening here. 11 and 9, we have 2nd and 3rd in the league for that. Well, that's quite cool. Distance covered, who's putting a shift in? Bram's in 5th in the league. Billy Waiters in 7th. Distance covered per 90 minutes, Billy Waiters is in there. Where's Bram? He doesn't get in that list. Average rating, anyone topping is getting close. Okay, so we have Billy Waiters in 2nd, Ryan Williams in 4th, and Bram Ellison in 6th. That is awesome. Absolutely awesome. Goals wise, there's going to be no one in this list. Oh, we do have Billy Waiters here with 17. Wow. Awesome. Absolutely awesome. Penalties wise, Bram Ellison is topping that, 9 out of 9. Fantastic. Assists wise, anyone in this? Anyone in this? No. Okay, I thought Bram might have been in it. Sorry, not Bram, Waiters. Okay, key passes, we have Ryan Williams in 2nd in the whole league and Bram in 6th. It's quite sad that Ryan Williams will be leaving us. Pass completion wise, anyone in this? No. Let's go on to defending wise. Tackles per game, anyone? Anyone in this? No. Let's go through. Look, we do have a player here. Key headers, 188 for Jokesh. And then Castano in 6th, so that's nice. Let's go more into the team then, shall we? Let's go through them. So we have Nisic first. He will be leaving us in the summer. 212 caps for the club, so quite sad, but the time has come, unfortunately, for him to move on. Gary Qualter, he's probably going to be going out on loan. He does have another year on his contract. He's a decent player, he's just not broken our team. James Reid, the first one of the big guns. 54 appearances for the club overall this season, 165 for the team. And then if we go into the stats wise, and remove all these warm-up competitions and just go with the competitive, 75% pass completion. But this is where we need him. Tackles, sitting in defensive midfield, 80% tackles won, which is nice, very nice. 531 interceptions. He had 22 shots, only 7 on target, so he's definitely not built for that kind of football. Next one is Remy Berg. Again, another player who is leaving us this summer, unfortunately. Just never settled, never broke into the team, and never impressed me enough. The next one is Rory Ring. He's got a year left on his contract, and he's ended up playing a fair few games for this season and done quite well. So hopefully he's gonna step up next season even more. I mean, when we go on just competitive wise, 78% tackle and playing defensive midfield, 78% pass completion, 87 interceptions. He's almost up there along with Reed in terms of quality. Our new goalkeeper has stepped up, in my opinion, near the end of the season. He's got better and better as the season went on. 76% of shots faced he's saving. 844 passes, 615 completed, so he's doing a good job there. Do you know what? I'm happy with him. When you go on saves parried to saves held, he's holding a lot of shots, which is even nicer, I think, in my opinion. The next one is Lee Simpson. He was out for such a long time, guys. He only played 33 games this season compared to some people who were close to 50. He would have been up there if it wasn't for the injury. And again, if we go on to his competitive stats, 74% pass completion, 66% tackling. He's definitely not a winger, and next season he will be in the advanced playmaker role. So I'm delighted to hopefully see his stats go up next season, guys. Hopefully. Next one is our new signing, just came in just before this episode started when the transfer window opened. Kevin Smith. I'm delighted with this signing, absolutely delighted. He only cost me about 6 or 7k. He's already valued at 18, so there's profit going to be made as long as he does well. He's coming on a 3-year deal, and he's probably going to get into the team quite a lot because I genuinely think in the defensive midfield wise he's a decent player. He's going to work hard, he's going to make good decisions, and he's got good strength, good stamina, so we'll see how it goes, guys. The next one is Declan Upson. Nothing more to say apart from he played 1 sub appearance and he's going back to Norwich as a failure. Hugh Ward, he's obviously played quite a few, 27 games. When we go on his stats comparing to our new keeper, he has a slightly worse percentage of shots saved, but a slightly better pass completion. So I would say in terms of ability, I'm definitely favouring towards the big guy. I mean, he's held a few more compared to Hugh, and Hugh's parried a lot more, it seems. He seems to be parrying a lot more, closer to the same amount as handling. And Billy Waiters, I mean, he's 28 now, 93 appearances for the club. He's still got 2 years left on his deal, which would take him up to 30. And when we go on his stats, I mean, again, removing the non-competitive, he has a 75% pass completion, 59% shot accuracy, 59% tackling. So there is an issue where he's not really doing the job defensively, and his passing's a bit off, 75%. So that's maybe something we can work on in the tactic to make sure he's passing a bit better percentage-wise. The next one is Ryan Williams, whose stats have randomly rocketed up, which is very annoying, especially when he's due to leave. 7.5 average. Can we convince him to stay? Oh my days, he only runs 500. Will he come in on some rotation as he's getting slightly older now? He'll only come on a 1-year deal. Optional contract offer there. Team of the year. I'll give you 2.5 if you get in team of the year next year. He doesn't took the optional contract extension, but we've secured Ryan Williams for another season. I'm delighted with that. I mean, look at him. Let's go on his report and you'll see why I'm delighted. He was wanting stupid money. I'm glad he's changed his mind. 77% pass completion. So only 64% tackling, but he is in the advanced playmaker role. His shooting accuracy of 39% is something that needs to be worked on, and again, it's going to be something which is going to be edited in pre-season in terms of kind of preventing him from shooting from long range, asking him to maybe pass more. The next person is Will Beasley, our left back. He's been our left back for a while, 157 appearances since I brought him in, but he's going to be leaving us now, guys, unfortunately. He's just 81% tackle completion, 71% pass completion, but again, he's asking for silly money to stay. He's 32, he doesn't have the pace, he doesn't have the oh no, sorry, that's Ryan Williams. Beasley, in terms of defending, can we convince him to stay? No, he's already agreed to leave. Unfortunately. Will Buckley, complete no disaster, moving on. Pepe Castano, the first of our 2 centre-backs. He's been with us for a while now, 105 appearances. We've had a very loyal team, if you remember, guys. So many of these players have been with us for quite a while now. So we'll go on to him here. We'll go straight to the defendant. 86% of tackles won. 86%. Now when you go on headers won, he's won 360, and then when you go headers won percentage, 63%, 59% pass completion, tackles won 86%. So still headers wise he's messing up, but it seems to be some sort of thing where one side of my defence is winning headers, the other side is not. I genuinely can't work out why. The next one is the big man. It's Bram Ellison, the captain, the legend, the hero. 248. He's 2 appearances away from quarter of a century for the club at the age of 23. Now, we did look and we said his mentals just aren't there. Hopefully they're going to improve next season. I've got some plans again. There's going to be a lot of changes in terms of how I'm managing the team. So let's go into this, shall we? 78% pass completion, 3,000 passes total, 49% shot completion, 70% tackles. It's steady numbers, I would say. And hopefully he's going to continue to develop, and hopefully he's going to just become an all-round fantastic player. He is our captain. He has been with us since 2015. So we'll see how it continues to go. The next player, he's coming in with the last 2 years of his contract. Valentin Jorkai, 116 appearances for the club. He came in the same time as Castano on free transfer, if you remember. And this is the guy who's getting the high heading percentage. And as I said, it seems one side gets low, the other side gets high. 87% in competitive games of tackles won. Headers wise 70%, where the other one was at 60s. 60% pass completion. That's quite frustrating. I'm going to have to work on that. I'm going to have to work on getting these stats up in terms of passing. Tony Gomez. Before the season started, it scored 50 and 80. Now it's 122, 62 goals. He's dropped to 1 and 2. He is transfer listed. He's got a year left on his contract. He's just, unfortunately, just totally collapsed in terms of impressing me. 45% shot completion. Shots on target is just dreadful, guys. It's just dreadful. And yeah, he's going to be going. I need a new striker. Stuart Holland, he's going. Andy Howard, he's one sub appearance. Richie Joyce is a player I'm so unsure about. His stats are decent. He's good mentals, fantastic physicals. And when he plays, he doesn't do too bad. He only played the 7 games, but he had 76% tackle completion, which is what I'm looking at mainly. His passing wasn't the best, considering he played a couple of games at right back. The next one is Ryan Lloyd. He is leaving us. He actually played quite a few games due to the injury of Simpson, but he's a player I'd rather skip over. Laurie Marlowe was on loan, and he's obviously going to be going back. Zach Mills. He's 245 appearances. Should he leave or should he stay? I genuinely don't know. When you go through here, headers won 163, headers won percentage 75, 63% pass completion, tackles ratio of 90%. he just does the job, guys, doesn't he? And then you go on to the likes of assists. He's got 6 this season. It wasn't as many as last season. But he's just doing such a decent job. He's 31 now. Yeah, he's staying for another season. Maybe I'm too loyal. Let me know in the comments below. Am I being too loyal to some of my players? He's been with us. I've gone the wrong person. He's been with us since 2017. We're now in 2023. That's why I have such a affiliation with this guy. I genuinely am happy to keep him, and that's through the whole squad, guys. That is through the whole squad. So yeah, that's our rundown. There's nobody really worth talking about. Carl Shaw's going to come back, actually. That is somebody to mention. He's scored 13 in the conference, and his stats are improving, genuinely improving. I'm actually considering this guy to be our first choice next season. In terms of tactics, this is what I played the last few games. Now we know it's more attacking. We know it's more, not risky, but it's a lot more gung-ho. That's why it's called the FCUM, attacking. But I might actually play this next season. If you remember, we played this for a season in the conference, and I think the year after, when I went back to the more solid 5-5, we actually won promotion. But I'm probably going to play this because it mixes it up as well. And I mean, when we go on the schedule screen, we scored 7 goals in the last 2 games using that tactic. I mean, when did we even score 5 at all in the whole season before that? No. So that was the first time we'd scored 5 in a game, and he was using that tactic. So I think we're going to give that a go. And it also suits Carl Shaw a lot more playing the advanced forward. And I genuinely think the stint out on loan has developed him into quite a decent striker, guys. I mean, when you click the advanced forward wise, apart from passing, he's got genuinely good stats. So he's going to come back. I'm going to bump him up into the first team before I forget. In terms of transfers, I'm unsure. We'd need a left back. If I can get a right back, Zach Mills will become backup. We need probably a central midfielder and maybe a winger. But I'm unsure because you guys know how loyal I am to my players. But I will try to see what I can do. But thanks for watching, guys. I hope you enjoyed this review. And I will see you for the next episode when we're about to start Season 9 of Creating a Legacy.